Hello, my name is Slady Valheim, and I'm a freelancer providing publishing-related services to my fellow writers. As the slogan goes, I am your self-publishing peer, dedicated to helping you polish and release your book. I am a one-stop publishing shop, providing book content and book cover services. In this video, I want to go over what makes Acidic Ink's editing services unique to what you'll typically find available online. I offer services that are in between beta reading and hiring a professional editor. I offer all-in-one feedback, which is the middle ground of critique that most writers actually need when they're on their final draft. In the self-publishing world, if you want to produce top-notch writing, you shouldn't skip on the quality check steps. Beta readers, alpha readers, copy editors, general and developmental editors, etc. Unfortunately, going through the process of corralling beta readers, weeding through their feedback, and determining the legitimacy of that feedback takes a lot of time. It could take months to go through a single round of beta readers, and depending on the quality of the beta readers that you've sourced, the information they provide could end up not being useful. And it's no secret that hiring a professional editor is a lot of money, but that investment cost skyrockets depending on the state of your manuscript. Why are indie authors so rarely expected to profit? It's because if they're taking self-publishing seriously, they can't break even after enlisting a professional editing service. Wouldn't it be nice if there was someone that could provide the best of both worlds? Well, there is. Peer partners, one writer to another. But soliciting help from your other writer friends comes with its own caveat: bias. So this is where Acidic Ink comes in. I'm more than a casual beta reader, less than a stickler editor, and honest like no other. As a reader, I don't limit myself to any given genre. If it's good, and I understand that every type of book has different standards for achieving that. At the end of my reading, I will fill out and offer you a reader survey in which I summarize my overall impressions and comments on your writing as a whole. I'm not professing to be a stand-in for a professional editor. If I were, I'd be charging a lot more money. That said, I am not a passive reader. I do not turn the writer side of my brain off when I'm reading, so I have a lot more to offer than a typical beta reader. Because I am slow and meticulous in my consumption, I tend to find a lot of minute errors in books, even traditionally published ones. You know that double "the" left in a sentence because everyone else's brain glances over it? I catch them, constantly. I'll point out awkward sentences and misused words or punctuation, and suggest fixes as long as it's an easy rewrite. But I should not be your final editor. I may be lightly editing along the way, but I am not editing exclusively while reading, so please keep that in mind. The service I'm providing is designed to be a midway quality check. More thorough than your average reader, offering advice to make sure your book is ready for an editor's eyes. Because if you enlist an editor with an unfinished manuscript or one that's not up to snuff, you'll be wasting your editor's time and, more importantly, wasting your money. And as a writer, as you can imagine, I love stories. The art of storytelling. Readers consume your work for entertainment. They're not there to think about it. And editors are looking at your story objectively, without much care for the content itself. I'm here to read between the lines rather than over them, assess the effectiveness of your creative choices rather than question them. I am here as your fellow writer, the best of both worlds, your hired professional peer. Currently, I charge $15 for 5K words. However, this price may change over time with demand. I charge a semi-professional flat rate reasonable to the value that I provide, no more and no less. There are no variable packages or degrees of skill that I offer with this service because an editor's rate would incentivize me to nitpick, and charging less would discourage me from taking the time to put a critical eye to your words. I'm not bringing myself to you as strictly a reader or an editor. I am your peer writer, and I aim to reflect the value of that differentiation through the service. As for conditions of pay, the $15 is a flat rate paid when I begin reading the 5,000 words. Upon completion of that reading window, there will be a negotiation of whether both parties would like to proceed with another batch. Acidic Ink wants to make sure that his clients feel as though they're getting their value, and there may be cases where the manuscript is already so polished there's not enough value that I can add to make continuing the service necessary. And on the other end of the spectrum, Acidic Ink reserves the right to refuse to continue service to a piece that is so unfinished I cannot provide proper feedback, because again, I want you to get your value's worth. Unlike my other services, if you hire me for beta reading, there's also potential for discounts. Hiring me for my peer editing services makes you eligible for discounts on other services listed for the same title. Spending time getting to know your book will allow me to better hone and customize products to suit your vision, if you would also like to entrust me with your book cover. If you are interested, you can check out all my publishing-related services at acidicink.ca. Or you can contact me so we can get started on your project right now by emailing me at sladyvalheim.acidicink@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye!